Ready? I'm going to call the meeting to order. Jen, will you take roll call, please?
Commissioner Wire.
Here.
Commissioner Shaw.
Here.
Commissioner Waldner.
Here.
Commissioner Thill.
Here.
And Mayor Denner.
Here. We have the agenda in front of us. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So approved.
Second.
Any further discussion? Not hearing or seeing anybody. Jen, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Shaw.
Aye.
Commissioner Wire.
Aye.
Commissioner Waldner.
Aye.
Commissioner Thill.
Aye.
And Mayor Denner.
Aye. We have nothing under appearances acknowledgement. We'll go into the consent calendar. Do I have a motion to approve the consent calendar?
So move. Second.
Got a motion and a second. Jen, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Thill.
Aye.
Commissioner Wire.
Aye.
Commissioner Waldner.
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw.
Aye.
Mayor Denner.
Aye. We have nothing, no business under unfinished business, so we'll go into new businesses. Item number 1, does anybody have anything on update on COVID-19?
School starting at yellow?
They are. We're going to start masks. So continue wearing them if possible. So we got to get, the active cases are slowly coming down, but we are going to start in yellow. That just came out about 5:30 tonight. So we'll have everybody in masks.
Okay. Anything else on COVID? Not hearing anything. We'll move down into public comment. We do have 2 gentlemen here. Mike Johnson.
Where do you want me to go? Stay right here? No, I don't need that.
He's loud enough.
Well, we're going back to the trailer court and the nuisance and the disrepair and what have you. I've done a little more research, and you as the city leaders can confirm this. Right now, you've got 41 feral cats that have been trapped up there at the trailer park up by me on 9th Street. Drove through there Sunday. There's at least 15 to 20 more that are just mulling around. 4 or 5 of them have taken up residence in my backyard of my twin homes and crapping and scenting and everything else. Okay, this is just the small end of it with these cats. Okay, of these cats, all 41 have feline leukemia. Okay, now there's a chance that these cats can have rabies. I talked to a veterinary. He said they could. It's pretty hard unless they get in a real big fight between them, between an infected cat and non-infected. So he said rabies aren't that prevalent. They can be. Okay, you have cats up there. Cats can have 5 litters in 1 year. A cat can get pregnant within 4 months of being born. So it's just like domino effect. Okay? There again, this isn't the major problem. The biggest problem up there is the unkeptness, the junk. Not trying to be disrespectful to anybody in their property, but I lived up there from 81 to 85, and there haven't been any improvements at all in, 35 years. Now, if each one of these properties, or the majority, not all of them, but the majority of these properties, if they were on a lot in the city limits, the city attorney and you city leaders should be writing letters because of the disrepair and the clutteredness and the shabbiness of their properties. Now, 35 years ago approximately, there was an elderly woman that lived on Liberty Avenue. She had the same problem. The city and the county went together and condemned her house and tore it down. because they thought that she was a health hazard to the community. Take it one step further and closer to home. 40 years ago, my folks were served nuisance papers by the city from the health officer of the city. It was a medical doctor. And they were served papers because the neighbors did not like the equipment sitting in the backyard of my father's property. He was grandfathered in, there was no zoning, but we went through heck to get that squelched. This trailer court is 10 times worse than anything that I've seen in town. You know, the city, we want to come across to attract people, to attract business. You know, we're on this rampage of everybody's got to have a sidewalk, even though it goes no place. But yet we're overlooking this. And the only reason we're overlooking this is because there's an entrance in and an entrance out. And nobody sees the crap. The first trailer, one of the trailers that's in there, the manager told me, and I've been in there because I've done some repair work for water works. The one trailer, there was stuff crawling around in there making noise in the walls, and the manager says, I'm getting them out of here. So I looked over, and there's mice or small rats running around in the kitchen sink. You know, I mean, this is stuff you don't see. But if you just drive through there and look, I mean, it's pathetic. That's all I have.
Okay.
And I'm just going to piggyback off of what you said. So I've got a dog, and she's pretty well trained. I tie her up outside. There's been multiple instances where I've come outside, and there's other dogs in our yard, and when I scare them off, they run right back up into the trailer park. Now, I keep my dog on a leash, like we're supposed to, right? And between the random dogs that are running around in the yard and, like Mike was saying, cats. There's cats all over the place, constantly coming out of there, digging through the garbage, and almost every night I have to go through my yard because I live just to the south of the trailer court there, and I have to pick up a bunch of garbage that either blows out from the trailer park or it gets washed out when we get a heavy rain. It runs down the street and into the gutter. And so I'm the one that has to go out and pick it up. It's just, and it's right by the elementary school, so you know everybody drives by it, right? And everything looks so nice right next door. It's just kind of a shame that we've let it get run down to that point where, you know, that's kind of the impression that you're giving off is that we don't really care, you know, what the city looks like as far as that goes. And like Mike said, yeah, we're putting sidewalks in, and that's great. I think that's awesome. I walk on them. I walk my dog. But I think that it kind of takes precedence that we should try to address. And I'm not saying we need to get rid of the trailer park. I'm not saying that. I just think that some cleanup really would be in order and some improvements, especially, and even just like the face of it. You know, it's not like it's attractive at all. It's because you got that one trailer that kind of is on either side of the entrance and the exit, and it's broken down, and the trees are all hanging on top of it, and it just doesn't look clean at all. It's just kind of needs some upkeep and some maintenance done.
Mr. Mayor,
Yep.
who was that was speaking? What was his address?
Austin
Castelloot.
Castelloot,
Yep.
Not-
914.
914 North Liberty Avenue.
He lives at the driveway.
Right.
He lives at the driveway.
Right. Got it.
Yeah. Who, can I ask a question in this or not?
No,
No? Okay.
Okay.
That's really about all I have.
Okay. We appreciate you coming. Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
This is beside what my comments were. Why can't you people ask questions?
Is it,
I was always told that public comment is public comment. We have to, discuss it in an opening meeting, and public comment is not open to the meeting. That's the way I,
We like, is that, cause like, you might get us upset, like, we don't care, I guess, if you wanna talk it over, that's
But
totally
how
okay.
do you make a decision? How do you know where you go from here if Adam, for you, has a question?
we,
I mean,
We
how do you
do-
make a decision?
we do bring it to, we can put it on the agenda and discuss it the following week if we would like to, if Adam would want some questions answered.
And I have another question. Years ago or before, you could go to the city finance days before and get on the agenda to voice a concern, so you could sit right up there and you could converse. Why don't we do that anymore? Why? Because I mean, right now, we're both here. You know, I came in early, to talk about this, and now you want me to come back another time and another time, whatever. But I mean, that's part of the process, but I don't know, it just seems kind of, I don't know, redundant. I'm here.
I hear you. So,
Yeah, Mike, you can give me a call after the meeting. Give me a call tomorrow or something. I can explain a little bit further, but
Can you
it's a statute. It has to be on the agenda before the commission can discuss it. And the reason is that and you can come to a commissioner and put things on the agenda. I mean, that's nothing of that's changed, so.
Okay. Can you give me your number? Oh, I can get
Yeah,
on the website.
it's on the website.
Yeah, okay, good enough.
okay.
You got any more, Les?
Hmm.
Do you have any more?
I think that's about it, so,
Okay.
Thank you for listening to us.
yeah, appreciate the time, so,
Any announcements? Thank you.
yep.
No announcements? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
second.
All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.